Babe, Stew, Coyote, Cowboy, Wolverine, Bach, Baker, Michael Monroe, Jesse, Jesus, Johnny, Gerald, JC, Zapata, Zerby, Zager, Yol, Yokoyama, York, Wolf, JC Wolf, JC
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations.
Hey buddy, just dropping a like before I start playing. Hope you have a great stream. Thanks. Emoji thumbs up.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West.
Play ball. He's out. 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 He's out.
Stepping in, J.C. Wolf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Man, just when he was trying to get something going, he rolls over the top of one and rolls right into a double play. Boy, that is a momentum killer like nothing else. He busted his butt down to first, but it just wasn't meant to be. That was not the at-bat he envisioned having with scouts watching.
Stepping in now, Alberto Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Nice take, attaboy.
Digging in, Theo Klein. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Answer up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number two. Digging in, J.C. Wolf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Franco giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, James Cowan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To short, scooped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Ready once again, J.C. Wolf. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a hard liner, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. Cardenas moving to his right. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, J.C. Wolf. And their runners at the corners now.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Levin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down to short. Wolf has it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Shot on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the 4-2 the final score today. The Central came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carlos Molina is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region.
Let's play ball. He stay. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out. 3.
Stepping into the box, J.C. Wolf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This one's flared toward left center. Baum moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Now at the plate, Enrique Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey,
0-2, here it is. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now at the plate, David Kim. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Next will be the designated hitter, Babe Haller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So striding forward now, Danny McCabe. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Hughesby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Every it though, you'll have a few ABs where
and that's through, a base hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Littleton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now batting, J.C. Wolf. He reached on a single in his first try.
Come on,
yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Damian Clinton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance. J.C. Wolf. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score.
Hey, make it yours.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, great at bat. Nice hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Digging in once again, Enrique Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gaines is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Kim. He singled his last time up.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready to take his hacks again, Babe Haller, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Central Prospects lead it here 5-2. So stepping in, J.C. Wolf.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
All right. Attaboy. That'll way to square it up.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at that. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Now to the plate, Enrique Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Here we go.
Grounded to the right. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So remarkably, no runs here on 4 hits as poor base running leads to a goose egg in the run column. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Central squad is on top here, 5-3. Now in the box, Rod Gerbovat. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground is short. Wolf comes up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Standing in, J.R. Macbeth. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Towards the hole. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Ready now, Ricky Gaines. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a ground ball. This fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Central Prospects took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Gustavo Tejada is credited with the win. Diego Montalvo.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process. After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smoke.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. He's out. Out. That's ball 4. Out.
Stepping up now, J.C. Wolf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Aiken, 1 down.
Let's play ball. 3. You're out. He's out. 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 3. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
So coming to the plate, Mickey Aiken. Hit on the ground out to short. Wolf gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Play ball. 3.
At the plate, J.C. Wolf. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Huerta. He's got it 1 away.
Let's play ball. You're out. Out. That hit him. First base. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He stays. 3.
Oh, let it fly.
Into the box now, J.C. Wolf. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. lifted down the line in left. Aiken is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Baisley waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Let's play ball. Out. 3 out. You're out.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Time for game 2 of the regular.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3 out.
Into the box, Mickey Aiken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses...
3.
Hey, look at Wolf pitch right here.
In now, J.C. Wolf. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Mississippi leads it 1-0.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. Out. You're out.
Striding in once again, J.C. Wolf. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Out. 3 out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Baisley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. Even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Let's play ball. 3 3 out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out.
Hey, I need you right here. One
Striding
time.
in, J.C. Wolf. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Leading off the inning, Joey Baisley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score it as we're moving late into this one. Time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's out number one.
What's the play ball? You're out. Out. Out.
At the plate, J.C. Wolf. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Get your pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Huerta moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now at the plate, Cesar Ibar. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Come on, get here.
To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ernest Molina is the man called on to close this one, and earn a save in the
3. He's out.
This evening's game finishes 2-0, the final score. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Fernandez earns his first win of the season.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ray Merced.
Play ball. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Into the box now, Dylan Howard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Striding into the box, Chris Davis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit to third. He's got it. A tag for 1. On to first. A double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning, still nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Newton Tucker, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Howard going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Howard moves over. 1 out. Digging in now, Lewis Hess. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Howard on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left.
All right, here we go.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch-out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Dylan Howard, couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. Grounded to short. Gilly is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Howard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Dylan Howard, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Go one time like a big dog.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, no one better right here.
The pause and the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Boy, nice rip.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Benny Cato wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this. Andres Cabrera, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Blumenthal. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Howard is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Bishore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Howard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Stepping in, Hank Blumenthal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Howard, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Richmond leads this one 5-0. Standing in, Dylan Howard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Settling in now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Gilly. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Howard is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So digging in now, Dylan Howard.
Hey, you can do it. Go better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Andy Rice. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fly ball to straightaway left. Howard moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Hank Blumenthal. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Howard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number. Stepping into the box, Dylan Howard.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Macias will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andreas Perez earns the win, his second. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale. Digging in, Lewis Hess, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter.
Stepping in, Dylan Howard. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 0-1 the count. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So striding in, Leonardo Macias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Digging in to try it again, Dylan Howard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Digging in, the switch hitter, Stephen Bishore. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Popped straight up, and that's in there, base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment.
Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Howard. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready once again, Hank Blumenthal. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Digging in, Dylan Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
The 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Blumenthal is after it.
You're going.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around.
One out.
Stepping into the box, Rocco Allen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now at the plate, Dylan Howard. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Right, let's go. Come on, baby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-2, the final total today. Bowie wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Benny Cato earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Charles Talley works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. player receives input from a coach.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Bowie base. JP Ikeda, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers.
Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Howard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Dylan Howard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let's go, right here.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make him come to you.
Hey, let it rip.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Arias leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Sean Horn. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Howard is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Dylan Howard.
Come on, sitting on something here.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Horn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Come on, Chief, one time.
Digging in once again, Dylan Howard. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Ruiz, the runner at third. Arias on second. Fellows is over at first with 1 away. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
All right, you're here, you're here.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
He's going.
2-0 count, the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Burris. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no end.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone!
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted.
So stepping in, Dylan Howard. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mendoza is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Ready for another chance. Sean Horn starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Burris. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
He brings it in, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
8-3 tonight. Bowie took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Arias takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB. Minor League Baseball is live. Eddie Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Horn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He went deep in the contest last night. 0-2, here it is. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Now to the plate, David Hernandez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Howard has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Dylan Howard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Standing in, Rio Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Ready now, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box. Maxwell Castillo, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Howard. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Russell Thayer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped straight up. Arias ranging into the outfield. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Dylan Howard. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. At the plate, David Hernandez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Howard ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Howard, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Let's go, kid.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Banks is there. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Hey, let it
Into the box now, Dylan Howard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, baby.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the in now, Dylan Howard. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory.
player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jeffrey Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Come on, Big Ed, stay hot up there.
Into the box, Dylan Howard, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this set? Striding in, Dylan Howard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Striding in once again, Dylan Howard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Nice hit.
And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Christopher Bostic, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
One time.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Let's go right here.
Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side.
Right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last last time up. This one's flared out toward left. Howard ranging forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Dylan Howard. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now at the plate, Christopher Bostic. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Banks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bay Sox lead this thing 3-1. Leading off the inning, Joe Banks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Howard is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding into the box, Russell Thayer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 3-1.
Hey, drive him in.
Digging in now,
right here.
Dylan Howard. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Mendoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Howard has a beat on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Max Moroff. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Enriquez at second. Burris at first. One gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Howard sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Benny Adams. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, no outs now.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
No, he's in there.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knock.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning.